Hi, I'm Carl Markman with Remen Wholesale. We're incredibly proud of our history of educating and partnering with the broker and banker community to prepare you for what's next. We've always been committed to same-day turn times on initial underwrites, which allows us to earn your business each and every day. We're happy to sponsor the following program.
Leaders who share their knowledge for the betterment of the industry. The most followed, retweeted, and liked mortgage professionals. 50 most connected mortgage professionals. Brought to you by Remen Wholesale.
And welcome back to another episode of National Mortgage Professionals Top 50 Most Connected Professionals. I'm your host, Rick Grant. Today's program is brought to you by Remen Wholesale. Today, we're visiting with David Luna. Most of you probably know him well. He's the president of Mortgage Educators and Compliance, and he's active in the NAMB, and he is one of the 50 most connected individuals in the country. David, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much. That was a really, really nice intro, Rick. Thank you.
Well, I know that about you because I've been face-to-face with you on many occasions with your work for NAMB, which you've donated a lot of time, do a great job there. Well, let's talk about social media. So how long have you been involved in this?
In social media, we've been involved in it for years. I mean, as an older individual, you've gotta stay up on what is helping you to be positive, what is helping you to be relevant, what is helping you to be timely, giving information that people can use today, right now. The best delivery method, social media.
Absolutely. Now, is this a branding exercise, or is this actually helping you get new business?
We have seen explosive growth at MEC since about 2009, 2010. And what I mean by explosive growth, I think anybody would be happy with growth, but we're tracking that we're between 25 to 40% growth year over year. In other words, we make a record-setting year and everybody's celebrating and we're happy, and then we blow that number out of the water the next year, and looking toward 2017, it looks like we're going to do it again.
Wow, that's awesome. So tell me, how much of that is due to social media? How much time are you spending there in an average?
I think you do have, Rick, thank you. I really think you do have to spend some time on social media. So if the question is, Dave, how much time do you spend? And it's me that's doing it. We don't have this staff of 20, 30 people. It's me that's doing it. We do have, I'm thinking about, I would say that I probably spend about an hour a day on social media. Now that may be a lot. It may not be it may not be a lot for some folks. For me, with my travel and everything else, I don't do it all at once, maybe little 15-minute blocks. I'll do 15 minutes, 15, 15, and 15. But I think we added it all up together. I'd say I'm doing about an hour a day.
All right. And is that what you would recommend other people? I mean, you're a president of your company, so is that something that other presidents should consider doing, or is this mostly for loan officers? What would you say?
That's a great question. That's an interesting question. I think, when you ask, is it a branding thing? I think that people do recognize MEC and Dave Luna as kind of one. So maybe we're doing that because I'm so hands-on. Also maybe a cost thing for others. I want to make sure that the company is represented in its absolute best light. And so because of that, no one's going to be more responsible than the owner of the company. Okay, but can you take some of this stuff off your desk? Can you have a junior individual do this? Could you have a social media manager do this? Well, of course, it just depends on resources. It depends on time. I can carve out an hour of my super busy schedule to do this, but others, they may not need to invest that much time into it. They may not have the resources to invest that much money into it. I try to make it so manageable that it isn't really a burden for me. Other CEOs are going to have to decide, is it worth it or is it not worth it for them? We happen to like the results.
Very good. All right, so what about somebody that's brand new to social media? They know they need to do it. They haven't done it before. What's your best tip?
You got to just start. I think we're starting to see a little bit of a divide. I just came back from Sacramento yesterday. I'm going to be in Louisiana tomorrow. As I go across this great country from Tennessee to Hawaii, from Ohio down to Florida, wherever it is that we're traveling, I'm seeing all different kind of age groups. This thing about, loan officers are 50 something years old. Wow, that's not what I'm seeing. I just left a company that last month closed 1,000 loans, and there's nobody in the company over 28 years of age.
Wow.
So the young people are doing this is how they communicate. It was really, really funny. I need to leave a message with one of the managers, and the receptionist, I'm used to someone saying, hey, would you like to leave a message? It's not what she asked me. She says, Dave, would you like to leave a text? When I first heard that, it's a different world. Now for the older folks, people, I've been doing this for 36 years. I'm old. You've just got to start. And what does that mean? Well, get a Facebook account, get a Twitter account, get a LinkedIn account. You just have to start. And it isn't rocket science, but it is consistent. And it's not selling. People do not want to be sold to. It's information. Can you give me something that's relevant, that's current, that will help me with my business today? I was in Phoenix last week, and all of a sudden the question was, when Trump won the election, so we have President-elect Trump, and interest rates went through the roof. Oh, Dave, what should we do? Oh, my goodness. That was an opportunity to share some information. I said, well, it's a knee-jerk reaction. Yes, interest rates will move up, but for right now, watch it next week. It is now next week. We're starting to see rates come down. Give people information where they can make educated decisions. They will follow you.
All right, so David, let's talk some specifics. Now, what do you use? What do you like as far as tools? What do you recommend?
I think there's a lot of great apps and products out there. Many of them are free. Some of them you're going to have to pay for. If you're going to do multiple social media networks, one great way to put everything together would be Hootsuite, Hoot Suite. Another one is Buffer. You can schedule posts, especially when I'm busy and I'm on an airplane and I just want things to go automatic. Twitter Dashboard is not bad. Crowdfire, it's another great Twitter management app. Let's see, Co-Promote. It's another social media app, but it doesn't really matter what you use as long as you begin, as long as you get out there, as long as you do something. So there's another one that I'm just kind of testing out right now. It's called If TTT. So if you think of if this, then that, you get the TTT part, right? They've got desktop and mobile versions, but again, in summary, you just start. If you just start, I remember when I was first on LinkedIn, I didn't even have 50 people that I was connected to. There was this individual that just laughed at me and says, you don't have anybody. Now, as I look at my LinkedIn, I have thousands and thousands and thousands on LinkedIn. But again, the point is, I've already mentioned, you just have to start.
Excellent advice. We're visiting with David Luna. He's president of MEC. He's one of the top 50 most connected loan pros in the country. David, thanks for being with us.
You're welcome.
And thanks all of you for watching. Until next time, I'm Rick Grant for Mortgage News Network. This is Mortgage News Network.